welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery So Casual. I hope you all are well here at Yoseka. This past week it has been summer.
Yeah. Oh my God. The heat wave.
We've had a heat wave here. It's crazy because I feel like every week I give you guys like the New York weather forecast, and every week it's like drastically different. It's like we've lived through 4 seasons in the last month, but that's what it's been. It's been a heat wave here, and the craziest part is that me and Neil, our air conditioner at home has been broken.
No, not jealous.
Yeah.
Not jealous.
That hasn't been fun. But the worst of it is past. Like, it's not like high 90s anymore.
Except today. So we had like a cool front.
Yeah.
And now it's in the 90s again today.
Oh, it is? Oh, God. Okay.
Well, when I left home this morning, the high was going to be 89. So I felt pessimistic about that.
I see. But you have a working AC.
Yes,
That's good. And
we
our
just got a new one.
Oh, congratulations. That's huge. That's huge.
Yes, but I've been mostly here where...
Yeah, the store also has working AC, so luckily,
Great, actually.
Yes, most of the day we're air conditioned. Yeah, it's just at night, Neil and I have been a little hot.
No, it's difficult at night.
Anyway, here in store this past week, we've had a couple of exciting things going on, one of which was this past Thursday and Friday, we actually had our good friend Josh Lax, who I did a YouTube video with earlier this year on nib grinding. He was in-house here at Yoseka grinding nibs.
Yes, it was awesome. It was so fun.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
everyone who was working got a nib ground.
Wow.
We were all hanging out with Josh. Josh is just so easy to talk to and so knowledgeable.
He's
and
so
it's
knowledgeable.
like a double life, as like many of you may know. Like, he's a lawyer by day and nibmeister by night.
A trial lawyer,
Trial lawyer.
Yeah.
It was really fun to get to like see his different specialty grinds. Like, he had a display of, I think, the Big Bottom Girl is like one of his nibs.
I don't know about that one. It's called Big Bottom Girl.
I think BBG.
That's so funny.
I'm pretty sure it's like
I didn't get to try that. That's
it's
really
like
neat. Is it like a broad or?
I think it's like a broad calligraphy nib.
Okay, well, if you guys know better, let us know.
Yeah,
you can confirm. It was Evelyn's first time getting her nib ground ever, right?
Yes, I got 2 grinds. I got a smooth calligraphy nib that he said was similar to the BBG. And then also I got an architect.
Fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
2 grinds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was luxurious. It was
On
luxury
which
week.
pens?
Both of them were Esterbrook Estes.
Okay.
One of them was my Coffee Monsters Estie. I had a fine and I didn't really like it.
Okay.
Become really a medium girly.
Oh, you've become a medium girly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from like only using 0.38 gel pens
Wow.
before I started working here.
Wow. Yeah, it's just like I see that trend a lot where it just gets like thicker and thicker.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me too. I started with extra fine when I started with fountain pens, and then I went to fine, and then I was on like Sailor medium fines for a while, which I still really quite like, but I do love a medium now.
The
I
Sailor
really
medium
do.
fines I'm finding too thin for me.
Really?
Yes, I like can't
21
use
karat or
anymore.
14 karat?
14. Should
Okay,
I try 21?
You should try 21. 21's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go for it then.
Yeah.
So,
but do you like them? You like your
yes,
grinds?
I do. The other was also an Estie. It was the Blue Moon Estie, but
I didn't know you were such an Estie fan.
Yeah. Yes. I have 3 now.
You have 3 now. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Which ones?
I have the Sea Glass, the Blue Moon, and the Coffee Monsters.
Right, the Sea Glass is the new one.
Yes,
right,
yes.
Right. That is a really pretty one.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah,
it's so pretty.
like green and, well, it's like sea glass.
Yes,
Greenish,
yes.
bluish, really, really
Yes,
gorgeous.
just check it out.
Check it
Very
out.
cool.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that the event went well with
Yeah.
Josh. It's the second time we've had like a nib grinder here in store. The first time was a couple of years ago when we had CY here doing nib grinding in store when he was here from Japan. And I mean, Josh is local. He used to be in Brooklyn. Now he's in New Jersey with his family. They live there. So we hope to have him back. I have to check in with him and see how it went with him as well. But I'm sure he had fun.
Yes, I think he did.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. How could he not with you guys? You guys are great.
Aww,
yeah. So that was exciting. And then over the weekend, we also had a little celebratory brunch with the team, which was a lot of fun.
It was very fun.
What were we celebrating?
We're celebrating the display.
Yay! It's really a celebration of like Evelyn and her leadership in the team in the storefront these past couple of weeks. Like, this has been a big rollout for us, and getting it set up was not easy. Evelyn came in during off days that were like typically closed and definitely put in some sweat to get it set up. So we appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's very successful, I would say. You did great.
Thanks.
Yeah. We love it. So that was a lot of fun. And then other than that, we have like one other store update that we'd love to share with you all. It has to do with our shopping bags and some other packaging. Yay!
Yeah, we have a new green shopping bag with the Yoseka logo on both sides.
Wow.
And we have a new sandwich bag that has the Yoseka logo and then a bringing people closer to stationery. It's also gusseted, which our old shopping sandwich bags were not, so we can fit more in them now.
Yeah, how exciting.
Yeah.
So this is like a huge deal for us. For those of you who don't know, like ever since Neil and I started back in 2017, it's funny, we actually started in 2016. I always, in my mind, I think 2017, but Neil has been like going through hard drives looking at old photos, and it was 2016, so it's actually been even longer than I thought. But ever since we started, my point is we've been hand stamping everything. We used to hand stamp our business cards.
Whoa.
Oh my God, that was funny. It was that, I don't know why we thought that would be a good idea. Like, honestly, it was
But it's
such
like
a,
authentic to like the
Oh my
Yoseka
God,
testing
but
experience.
It was like so hard to get it right because we had like two stamps, one with the logo and then a second one that was long and had like small print of like our email address, our phone number.
Whoa,
like
you mean the whole thing?
Yeah, the
I
whole
thought
thing.
you meant like printed with, you stamped the logo.
The logo and that.
Oh,
so it was like, a high fail rate.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So we used to stamp those, and then we used to stamp our shopping bag and our sandwich bag. So if you've ever gotten anything in store from us, you would have gotten like a craft bag that's hand stamped on both sides with our logo. And then if you've ever purchased anything online with us, you would have gotten a sandwich bag like this that's hand stamped as well with our logo as well. So this actually, I mean, it doesn't, if you think about it, it doesn't take that long to stamp one bag, but the number of bags that we go through, this will save us like hours of time in the long run.
Yes.
So this is a big deal.
It already has.
It already has. Yeah, I'm sure you feel it right away.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of what our storefront would be doing, the team members before our shop opened. So we're really excited about this. It was a project that Selena and Ashley worked on actually starting from the beginning of the year. So they're finally here. We had to get samples, make sure like the paper looked good, the quality of the bags were good, all these things. So really happy with how they turned out.
Me too.
Yeah, let us know what you think if you've been to the store and you've gotten a new shopping bag, or if you've ordered online and you've gotten a new sandwich bag. Let us know.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay, so those are the big updates for the week. And then I guess I want to give one reminder that last week we announced our Tono and Lims event, which is going to take place from July 26th to 29th. And just to recap, if y'all missed that, Tono and Lims is a Japanese and Korean ink brand, and they will be here from July 26th to July 29th for their A Space Walk event that they're hosting here at Yoseka in the space right across the street from us.
Yay!
We're so excited. So that's coming up in just like less than a month at this point. And
oh my God.
the event is so exciting because it's the first time that they've done a spacewalk here in the United States. And yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. Tono and Lims is an ink company that I think they really try to bring like the fun to the stationery community, and you can see it in a lot of what they do, and you can definitely see it in their events. So it's gonna be a blast. And having met Takashi, who is Tono, I know that he's passionate about inks. Like, he is a fountain pen collector. He told me the number of pens he has. I won't out him.
Whoa.
It is a lot. He loves pens.
Wow.
He really is like a lover of this hobby, and you can tell from the work that they do. So I'm happy to support Tono and Lims and A Spacewalk. The event is open to the public, but if you're interested in custom making an ink or taking one of Bechori's workshops, Bechori's a really famous calligrapher, and we'll put a little clip of his calligraphy over here because it's really, really beautiful. beautiful. And have you seen it?
No.
Oh, you have to. I'll show you
yes.
later.
Okay.
I'll show you later.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
I probably will.
You will. But so these two things, the Ink Lab ink mixing appointment with Tono and Lims and the Monoline calligraphy workshop with Bechori, those two things do require you to reserve in advance. So those start on July 1st at noon on our website, and we'll link the product pages below for you to make reservations. So that's just a little reminder if you're interested. Yay. But if you just want to come to a spacewalk and check it out, you can also do that without having any tickets or anything like that.
Yay! So
Yay!
excited.
July 26th to 29th. Mark your calendars. Okay.
I'll be there.
You will.
We'll be there.
You will. Yeah. Okay. So other than that, we do have some newly added stationery that we are excited to show you all. First off, we have some new Ink Institute inks. Ink Institute is a Taiwanese ink company, and they we've worked with them a lot extensively in the past. They've actually produced our Yoseka ceramics line, and they make our Yoseka Origin ink. So they're a great company, and they're super easy to work with, so we love them. But they have made a Zodiac collection of inks after like the Chinese Zodiac. So this one I'm gonna start with. I love that.
It's so pretty.
Spectacular. So obviously it's like the Zodiac for the snake, and then it's red with gold shimmer, which is like
amazing.
So Chinese. I love it.
Yes.
I don't know, I could just like have a lot of fun with this on like Lunar New Year time, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Calligraphy.
Wait, I love the names.
Yeah. They're all like punny. Extraordinary.
Oh,
This is so funny. Treasure Mouse. This one's really pretty, actually. I love this one. Affluent Dragon. I might have to ink up with this one for my little baby Malcolm, who's my little baby dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm always jealous of people who are Year of the Dragon.
You know what's funny is that Neil and I were like figuring out the date. We're like, how do we get it so he's a dragon?
That's amazing. Wow.
And
I
his birthday is January 16th, and I think Lunar New Year was like, it was like the end of January.
Yeah.
So right in the nick of time.
What year is Jacob?
Jacob is an ox.
Okay.
And let me tell you, it's true because he's so stubborn. Oh my God. My parents are always calling him a stubborn cow. He really is. He's so stubborn. You can't get him to do anything he doesn't want to do. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then there's Lucky Bunny. And there's Fortune Bunny.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you know what zodiac you are?
Yes, I'm a rabbit.
A bunny.
Yeah.
A bunny.
So are those two are like the same color, but one is shimmer and one is not?
Is that what it is? I was confused because they look so. You're right.
Okay,
So this one is just like kind of grayish black, and then Fortune Bunny actually has silver shimmer in it, which makes sense because it's like fortune.
Yeah. I wonder why Year of the Rabbit gets two.
I don't know. That's a good question. Is next year the Year of the Rabbit? I don't know.
I don't think so. Rabbit comes after tiger.
How do you know that? Wow, I'm so impressed. Oh, well, you're a rabbit. You're a rabbit.
So it was like I was always I'm like a couple days young after the cutoff, so I was always in the year. Like my friends in the year, my school year, were always kind of like a year older than me. So I had a lot of friends who were Year of the Tiger, and it was always like a joke because it's like people who are the Year of the Tiger are gonna like they're like stronger.
Than the
rabbits.
bunnies.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like not. You know,
yeah.
I don't know. That was just like kids being mean to each other.
Just like tiger versus bunny.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, so you know that.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like bunny gets two. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like special edition. Anyway, there's also new inks from Dominant Industry, and these are a continuation of their painter series, and the painter that these are inspired by is Lucha, who was a Czech painter who lived in Paris, I believe, and his art was very much of the Art Nouveau era. So this is called The Moon, which is really pretty. And this is called The Polar Star.
Ooh, I really like both of them.
Yeah, and then these are the ink bottles. Yeah, so I think Dominant Industry has now done maybe 6 or 8 painter series inks, but they always pick a painter to feature and they choose 1 or 2 of their pieces to basically create an ink off of. And yeah, I was just looking up these paintings, the moon and the polar star by Mucha, and they're so pretty.
Oh,
you guys should look them up.
Okay,
I don't know anything about art, like but I think I've learned a lot through the painter series.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, I don't know much either.
Yeah. So thank you to Dominant Industry for teaching me a little bit about it through ink.
Yay.
Okay. Other than that, we talked about some fountain pen inks, and we do have a fountain pen that was released earlier this week. That is really, it's exciting, and I think a lot of you guys are quite excited about it. So this is the new TWSBI Serpentine. Do you know what Serpentine is?
Is it a stone?
Yeah. It's a gemstone.
Oh,
It's
so
a gemstone.
I see. It's like a continuation of the Amazonite. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So it's really pretty. I hope you guys can see it has swirls of orangish tan, and then it's kind of like dark green, swirls of white, black. Yeah, it's really, really pretty, and the trim on this fountain pen is bronze. So I want to say this has been one of the most popular TWSBIs of the last 6 months or so. We saw it go really quickly, and I know you guys get upset when we show things that are sold out, so I do want to let you know this is pretty much sold out at this point, but we are going to try and reorder, and usually with TWSBIs you are able to restock them, so these should be coming back in stock, so be sure to sign up for the restock notification if you're just seeing it now and you're like, darn it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
But I wanted to show you because I think it's a big deal in TWSBI land.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
And we love TWSBIs.
We
here at
love
Yoseka.
TWSBI land.
Yeah. How many TWSBIs do you have? Do you have any?
I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have 2 too. I have a mini and I have an eco.
Oh, okay.
What do you have?
I have 2 ecos. The
2
eco was
ecos.
actually my first fountain pen. Yeah.
But
But I didn't know they came in cool colors, so I just got black.
That's okay. What's
No,
the
it's
second one you
I
got?
got the Amazonite.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of this one?
No, I like it.
Yeah, this one's really pretty.
Yeah.
I like the marble.
Yeah, I really like the marble.
Yeah, I'm glad TWSBI is doing marbled pens because for a while, I think TWSBI, they're very thoughtful about what they do. There's a lot of trends in the fountain pen world, but they don't hop on every single trend. They're pretty they think about it,
Yeah.
They think about if this can actually be something sustainable that they do in the long run, and they plan different collections. So there's the breakfast series, and now there's this gemstone one. So I think they really think about it before they just release a new color. So I'm glad they're doing marbled.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, where should we go?
Let's talk about our mini pen.
Okay, let's talk about our mini pens. These are by Marks, right?
Yes.
Okay. These are Mark's little mini ballpoint pens. How cute are they?
Does Marks own Anterique, or is this a collaboration?
That's a great question, because they do. Yeah, Evelyn was asking if Marks and Anterique are together, but I don't think they are. This does look a lot like some other mini ballpoint pens by Anterique. And it says Anterique here. So these must be maybe made by Anterique, and yeah, maybe it is a collaboration.
I think these are the Anterique mini pens with the Marks. Marks really likes to do the day of the week with the different languages.
Yeah.
And here we've got pen in different languages.
Oh. So those are the new Marks mini pens. And then we also have some new pencils from Hightide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what they look like. They come in so many different colors. And you may know, these are Hightide Penco. And we do have the ballpoint pen versions of these, but these are actually mechanical pencils. So I'll show you the way they work. You uncap them. And then this is a knock to advance the lead. So what you do is you can cap it and then actually click like that to advance the lead. So something in the cap clips onto the knock mechanism so that you can still click and advance the lead even with the cap on. So this is kind of a cool design, and yeah, I'm kind of loving this clear brown
That's a popular one in the Ballpoint as well.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Yeah. So all of these colors they're available in, and they're kind of like just like a cute little retro look.
Yeah, they're really cute.
They're really cute. Yeah. Okay. Next, we have some Raymay Kept storage cases in a large size.
Yes.
So these are here. We have them in a bunch of different colors: white, pink, red, green, blue, and black. And these are, we have seen these before, right?
Yes, a different size of them, yes.
Okay.
So Raymay has made kept cases like this that are very thin and have this like keychain lobster clip, so you can put it on your keys, you can put it on your backpack. But these are like twice the size roughly of the others that we've seen before. And I know that like the small ones are really cute and they don't fit everything.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that they are bringing a bigger size as well.
So here's what they look like inside. You can see this is just like a clear sort of window. And then on this side of the pouch, there are 3 kind of clear compartments. So you can put like little things here. I can see this one being quite useful for like little like stickers or stuff like that. And then there's this middle one and then this taller one, which could be good for like pens. But this is not exclusively for stationery at all. Like a lot of people use the kept storage cases in the other sizes for showing their dolls.
The plushies, yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't know, you could use this for stationery. Obviously you could use this for like cosmetics, even anything that you sort of want to carry around and keep handy. This would be quite good for. I love clear things because you can really see and like find things very easily, especially in a pocket like this, where you're fishing for stuff. It's useful.
No, definitely. I have the smaller one. I keep my flake stickers in there. So
I can
take it around.
Flake stickers. I haven't figured out how to store those yet.
Yeah, me either. It's my try.
It's not, Flake stickers are difficult to store because they're little tiny things and you get like 50 of them in a pack and then they just disappear.
Yeah. I do, like if I have time, I put them all in a sticker release paper book. But it takes a while.
I want to do that, but
I'm not a mom, so I make an activity out of it. I play music, I play my audiobook, and I just sit there.
I should just do that. Yeah, I have time. I watch TV. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then next up, we have something exciting. These are by Sun-Star, and these are the Ukanmuri Clips. We have them stored down here, which is why we're reaching down here. So these Sun-Star Ukanmuri Clips are all the rage right now, and I first saw them a few months ago just like on my scroll, and I was like, oh, those are so cute. And I think it's because like they look like hair clips.
They do,
right?
They do.
So they're introducing something that's quite familiar, but like with a new application, and I'm obsessed. But not only are they cute, they're also really useful, and I'll tell you why.
And they won an award.
They won an award.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they are obviously clips for keeping your notebook open or your book. I think like you could also use them for like a book, obviously, like a cookbook or something when you're cooking might be quite useful. But what's great about them is that because they're shaped like this in this way, they'll keep your book open, obviously without creating like a big blockage, so you can keep reading, but also like they won't damage the paper. So that is the big appeal of these Ukanmuri clips. And they come in lots of colorways, but these are the colors that we have. These are like the new colorways. So it's like this kind of frosted clear color. So there's yellow, there's pink, there's purple, and there's blue, this one. And I hope to say that we'll be getting the other colors, but I have to confirm with Ashley. Ashley and Neil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also want to say, they're super strong. Wow.
Yeah.
But also the Traveler's Refill is a kind of not the best example, because part of the reason of the design is also when you use like more traditional, like the clampy clips, if there's a binding in your notebook or your book, it gets stuck or it's like kind of hard to get the clip around it. So this like creates a solution to that problem.
I love it. Yeah, and it's gonna stay put.
Yes.
gonna stay put. That's great.
Definitely.
Okay, now last but not least, we have one more stationery I have to show you. I was almost gonna be like, we're going over time, but I have to show you these because they're so cute. We have new stamps from Sanby, and they are like little miniature stamps like these within these very sort of hand-drawn illustration design styles. And I'll take one of them out. As you can see, these are all the different unique styles, so there's really, really a lot of them, but they are little tiny stamps like this, and they look like the traditional wooden stamps in Asia. You see a lot of them like this, but they're actually plastic and they're hollow, so they're really light. And yeah, the bottom here is rubber, as a traditional stamp would be, and then this is the design image that you can choose from. So this one is like a cute little house, but you can see there's a lot of, they call these Nordic style, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, they're really cute.
They're so cute. They're so cute. So yeah, this is the last thing. It's so cute. I wanted to show you all. And I think that's about it for the newly added stationery from this week. There's a lot to choose from this week. I hope you all have a fun time looking through the website and browsing through all the newly added. There's a lot to learn and a lot of exciting new releases. And yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Yeah. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Have a great week.
Bye. Everyone.